Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Monthly Horoscope for July 2018, and this is for you coming from Cancer. So let me shuffle my Kabbalistic tarot cards, and the first card that I pull will be to do with your first 15 days in areas of job, business and finances, and it is a beautiful card. It says you are the center of all things. You'll get very good news in the first 15 days. And whether in your job, you will find plenty of response coming from your superiors or your bosses, and you will definitely be promoted or get some good news about being happier at your place of work. So such good news can become better if you project yourself, if you show off your best qualities, if you communicate, if you ask favors and show that you're willing to work for the place that you work for. If you are in business, you are going to meet some very good contracts and very good contacts. And there's a sprouting of good news. Left, right, center, you're going to meet plenty of opportunities. So expansion is in the air for you if you are in business. Maybe too much of it, because I see this is a very exciting card. So try to focus on what you really want. Don't go overboard left, right, center. In these first 15 days, you can't get everything under the sun. So focus on what you want, and you'll see that in the area of business, you'll latch on to something very good and profitable, including even finding a good business partner. Your general finances are good. I see all this sprouting, which means the fertilization of doing things that bring money is very good for you. You're doing something very right in the first 15 days. And so that's your first 15 days for that. Now, regarding romance, it says you can find more than one if you want. You seem to be found very attractive by many people. And so try your luck here and there, and be lucky that you have a choice of it as well. This card also shows that it's not going to be a long-term romance if you find it in the first 15 days. That's what the card says. So there may be a change of mind from you, or the change of mind from the other romance partner, and I'm talking of the new ones that you're going to find in the first 15 days. So try to think short term would be better for you. Your existing romance will do well. I like the growth of this card, showing that there's a bonding, and from both sides the contributions are very good. So there's definitely more bonding in the existing romance than bonding in the new romance in the first 15 days. If your marriage is an excellent card, it shows just roots of togetherness and the support also of togetherness. So there's the bonding, there's a desire to help each other, there's every kind of happiness. This is a happy card in terms of marriage for you. And so try to make your partner as happy as possible, and you'll get much, much more in return. That's the way to do it. That's the way to make your partner excited as well. So first 15 days, very good for marriage. General family areas are very happy. All the surroundings of this card are extremely good. So that's good news for you. Now the next card that I pulled for you will be to do with your lucky dates. I'll talk about the last 15 days a bit later. Your lucky dates from this card for you coming from Cancer, well, they are going to be, I'll give you two choices here. Firstly, I like the dates 7th, 16th and the 25th of July for you coming from Cancer. And the second is, I like the 1st, the 10th, the 19th and the 28th as well. So you've got a choice of these. My first choice, the 7th, 16th, 25th. And so on these dates, bookmark them, whether it's for job or business or finances, whether it's for romance or marriage or family, whether it's to go and buy a lottery ticket or whatever. Do that on these dates, and you will become extremely lucky. Okay? Now the next card I pull, I'm going to attempt to give you your lucky ages for the month of July. Now, I'm prone to say that I'm very impressed if you are the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or 73. You're going to be one very lucky person, luckier than the rest in Cancer. And so you'll be able to do well, whether in job, business, finances, whether in romance, whether marriage, family. And you'll be lucky in everything that you attempt to do. Well, if you're not of these ages, these are sample ages that I pull out. If you're not of these ages, you'll have to get this 90-minute session with me. It'll cost you USD 50, and I'll be able to talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years in all areas of your life. Now, I want to pull out one more card before I go to the last 15 days of you for the month of July, and this is for your health areas. And your first 15 days shows a lot of vibrancy in every area of your life. So you're really planning mentally, emotionally, and physically, wanting to progress and wanting to be wanting to win. So that's a perfectly good card. Now, what can I see on the downside of this card? Perhaps stress, maybe trying to do too much and getting yourself locked up in having to do too much. So try to limit areas of expansion that you want, or attempts of what you want to do better. The best way would be to share responsibilities with others, and then you'll have more time for other things. Now I want to talk to you. I pull another card, and this is for the last 15 days. And for you coming from Cancer, your last 15 days are magnificent, and they show that whatever you have been attempting to do over the last short term is now going to bear a lot of fruit for you, and you're going to be very lucky in your job and find that help comes from your bosses and help comes from everywhere. The only way to go against this card would be to show your temper, to show your aggressiveness, to show your provocativeness. So if you don't do that, this is a beautiful card. And so you will get definitely some good news in the last 15 days as well, like promotion and stuff like that in job. And if you're in business, expansion is seen. In fact, what is seen from this card is partnerships, that's the word. It's partnerships, getting together partnerships. So you can merge your business with somebody else in this last 15 days of July, and it will just sprout out all the flowers, which means all the rewards and all the benefits will come as well. So look towards a merger of some kind, or joining hands with somebody to get things on a bigger scale. It would be good. So your business areas are pretty good. Finances are good. Left, right, center, I see that is all the flow of energy is all very nice. You are not going to be without money. You will be able to do well. Now I'm going to pull one more card, and this is for the romance, marriage and family areas for the last 15 days for you coming from Cancer. Well, the bottom line is it is a good card, but it shows that you want to take the lead in romance. So when you find a new romance in the last 15 days, and if you find somebody who is wanting to be the boss, wanting to be the perfectionist, wanting the control, then you are in trouble, because you will tend to retaliate in the same manner. So if you really fancy that new romance coming your way, and if you want that person, then you've got to turn around and be obedient, at least for the last 15 days, and be submissive for the last 15 days, and just be agreeable and be supportive. And that way, this new romance will find slowly a way to settle down. Don't retaliate, okay? Now, if you are married, this is a good card. It shows plenty of bonding. Well, it shows togetherness, and it allows you to take the lead, this card, in marriage, so that's good news as well. And it also shows from siblings and even from parents, there's help coming from everywhere. So it's a very good card that you've got. Well, since you are allowed to be the central figure, don't go overboard about it. Try and share all that happiness and not want to take control of everything, okay? General family areas are very happy, and so you're going to be one very happy person in the last 15 days as well. So overall, it's a pretty good month for you. And this is what I can tell you. I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years in detail, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, in all areas of your life. And I'll show you how to improve your life by attracting good luck. And based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms, I will be able to guide you in every form and give you lots of information about colors and gemstones and direction energy and so much of it. So go to Skype, go to Facebook, leave me a message, send me some kind of contact, and I'll come back to you as quickly as possible. And just for USD 50, you're going to get to know in all areas of your life how your next 7 or 8 years are going to be, and better still, to be able to know how to control them to make them better. Well, until then, best of luck for July. Thank you. Goodbye.